that is trapped in the house of an unanswered question.
On BBC One this Sunday, the Salem Witch Hunt.
Here is all the invisible world caught, defined, and calculated. In these books, the devil stands stripped of all his brute disguises.
Daniel Massey as Reverend Hale in the world television premiere of The Crucible, Arthur Miller's powerful play.
It was late in the evening. I was punch drunk with sleep, head like lead pulling me down, as I fought to keep my peepers fixed on the screen in the corner, lighting an otherwise darkened room with images that flashed in front of me, like monochrome negatives on a roll of film. Sat spanning the warmth of a gas fire, with only my shadow for company, whilst my folks drank the working week away at the local cabaret. Afraid of what lurked in the upstairs of my own imagination, I barricaded myself into the late film, in the hope that relief might come, not from sleep's arrival, but from a screen of fantasy.
Arthur Miller reflects in the Radio Times on the background to his play, written at the height of the McCarthy anti-communist trials in the America of the 1950s. The Crucible, this Sunday at 7:15 on BBC One, and in the new edition of Radio Times.
And now on BBC One, it's time for our late film. Ed Wallach, Mel Malecki, Gio Artichoke, Juliet Rathbone, Severin Handy, and Billy Faulkner, star in The Sirens of Suburbia, 3 exaggerated and extrapolated tales of seduction based on the fractured and possibly misremembered childhood of Nick Treadwell. Listeners should be aware that the film contains scenes of extreme lucidity and surrealism.
Trouble with your flange, miss?
Excuse me?
You called this morning, miss. Said you had a leaky flange.
Oh yes, you must be...
Dick, the emergency plumber, miss. At your service.
Well, Dick, please do come. Can I get you a drink, perhaps, before you get down to it?
Not for me, thanks.
Maybe something stronger?
No, not on the job, madam. I'll need to keep a clear head.
Well, you won't mind if I indulge in a large one, will you?
Please do. Well, would you like to show me the offending pipework and I'll get me tools out?
Oh, yes, please. This way, follow me upstairs. I am sorry about my lack of attire. It's just that I like to relax around the house, hence the dressing gown. It's just through here in the bedroom.
Right you are. Is the problem in the ensuite toilet or...
Well, not really.
The radiator then?
Well, no.
Oh, well, could you perhaps point it out?
Well, you see, it's somewhere down here.
Madam, you seem to have lost your dressing gown.
Yes, you see, I think there's been a build-up of pressure in the system and it needs to be, shall we say, released. Do you have the right tool for that?
Well, I just need to take a closer look at the problem.
Please do hurry. I'm feeling an overload that might explode at any minute.
Right, well, just let me take a closer look.
I say, are you all right?
I just need to... I'm really sorry. I think I've spoilt it now, ain't I?
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Thought it was part of your character, love. Did you like my accent, though? I thought it was quite posh.
Yeah, it was spot on. Got me going, it did. How about my guy?
Yeah, it was pretty good, chap. I just would have...
Just what? Go on.
Well, maybe a few more compliments would have been nice.
Well, you wanted small, and that's what I gave you.
Yeah, I know, but still one or two remarks about me bids wouldn't go amiss. Anyway, shall we, resume our role play?
Well, we'll have to start again, I'm afraid.
What?
Well, it's just that I've lost the momentum now, and things have shriveled down there.
Oh, bloody hell. Not that again. This is a 4-3 start today. Look, time's getting on, and I've got certain needs, you know.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Look, I'm not being mean or anything, but don't you think you're in the wrong line of business? I mean, you're well endowed and all that, but your hyperexcitability must be losing you clients.
Yeah, well, I've had a lot of problems these past few months, what with one thing and another. It's not knocked me confidence.
Well, I appreciate that, love, but I've paid for an hour, and I'm not getting much satisfaction the way it's going on, am I? In fact, I think I just want a refund, like.
No, I need the cash. Let's try and work something out. Just give me one more chance, please.
Well, hang about. Let's try something different. There is one more scenario that I've got to hang up about that might work out.
What's that then?
Well, you know I work in a hospital.
You want me to dress up as a doctor or nurse?
No, not quite. You see, it's when I see those male patients knocked out before surgery, just lying there like, helpless. It right gets me going, it does.
You want to anaesthetise me?
No, it wouldn't have to go that far, but I have got something that could send you off to bye-byes, something to help induce a nice sleep.
And what about, down there?
Well, an extra strong dose of Viagra should sort that out. Be just like waking up from a wet dream, but getting paid to do it.
Nah, it's just too freaky, I mean.
Come on, it's the only way you're going to get your money, mate. And, like you say, you need it, don't you?
Fuck.
Go on, let me be the randy nurse and you the anaesthetised patient.
Oh, why do I know I'm going to regret this?
Great. Another one of my fantasies ticked off. Now, just lie there and I'll get the medication.
Oh, I think it's beginning to work.
I'll say, love.
No, I mean, I'm feeling really drowsy, like.
Good. Just close your eyes and drift off.
Yeah. Feeling so heavy. I just want to...
Just go with the flow. Let the feeling take you up from there. Drifting further and further and deeper and deeper. Let yourself down. Drifting. Drifting. Drifting.
It was a Tuesday afternoon uptown. Gray, bulbous clouds hung over my head as I stalked the sidewalk, desperately telling myself that this long shot of mine was going to be the answer to all my woes. I was all out of options, with the future of my marriage hanging over my head. out on a limb and on my way to seek hope. And God, did I need some. Afternoon. Are you Miss Hope?
Yes, Heather Hope. You must be Mr. Mason.
She was a middle-aged broad with a complexion that sought to recreate the surface of the moon. Her long pointed nose was oddly skew-if, while brown spindly hair protruded from her scalp like wire on a barbed fence. Yeah, that's me, Victor Mason.
Well, do come in. Do take a seat, Mr. Mason.
Oh, please, call me Vic. Hey, I'm glad you were able to fit me in at short notice. I mean, I'm kinda at the end of my tether, all told. To be honest, I've grown rather tired of the whole sorry situation. Though, I must admit, when I saw your ad in the Gazette about this new revolutionary treatment, I thought I had to try it out. I mean, you've been getting good results, right?
Yes, certainly. But I do have to warn you, Vic. The treatment is still in the experimental stage. And before we start, I'll need to get you to sign a waiver, relieving me of any liability in the unlikely event that anything should go wrong.
Of course, I understand the dangers. I mean, at this point, I'm so goddamn desperate I'll sign anything.
Good. Now, can you tell me what sort of problems you've been having with your wife?
Well, it's just, well, how can I put it?
Please, speak freely, Mr. Mason. I'm a worldly woman who has pretty much heard it all.
Well, let's just say time hasn't been kindest to her. She's a far cry from the woman I married. Not that she was a looker back then, but now she's let herself go. One too many cream donuts and far too many glasses of wine, I'm afraid.
I understand completely. Now, is your wife still active?
Huh?
In the bedroom?
Oh, God, yeah. In fact, she's like a caged animal most nights. It's all I can do to get her off me. No, the problem is mine, I'm afraid. Psychologically speaking, her balding head, her turkey neck, the crow's feet stretching from the corners of her eyes, bunny lines on the bridge of her nose, and the cobblestone chin of hers just don't do it for me anymore.
It's a familiar story, Mr. Mason, one that I've heard many times. I think my therapy will help you.
I'm counting on it, Miss Hope. Just tell me one thing, and be honest. Does it hurt? The procedure, I mean.
A slight tingle down below, perhaps, but nothing more than that. I take it you are familiar with the procedure.
Sure I was. I'd been up half the goddamn night reading the literature.
It's quite simple. I will stimulate your manhood by passing an electric current through it. At the same time, you will stare intently at an image of your wife. I find a session of around 30 minutes is normally enough to retrain the brain to form new synaptic links relating to the sexual excitement to your wife.
Yeah, sounds simple. So, when do we start?
Just sign here, and we'll get right to it.
And, what's the cost of this wonder cure?
Not a cent, Mr. Mason. As it's still in the trial stage, it's completely free.
Well, goddamn, it's my lucky day.
Good. Now, shall we go to the bedroom? I mean treatment room?
She led me off to a darkened room and told me to strip off naked. Hey, what's with the straps? Are they really necessary?
Don't worry, Mr. Mason. They're just a precaution. Now, just relax while I apply the electrodes. Now, how does that feel?
Kinda groovy, I guess.
Good. Now, just relax and I'll place these glasses on your head.
Ouch. Say, what's the deal? I can't close my eyes with these things on.
Exactly, Vic. For the process to work, we need them wide open.
She receded into the shadows, and as I lay there, stark naked, electrodes clamped to my nether regions, I had to wonder how on earth it had gotten to this.
Okay, Vic. It's now or never. I'm transmitting your wife's image. Can you see her?
And there she was, staring at me from inside those glasses. My wife. I felt a little bit of my breakfast come back into my mouth, which I quickly gulped back down. Yeah, oh good.
Great. Now stand by. I'm charging the electrodes and starting the cycle on the lowest voltage. How does that feel?
Like I've got a nest of ants in my scrotum.
I'm not seeing any swelling down below, so raising the voltage.
Suddenly, I felt something growing of its own accord between my legs.
Keep looking at your wife, Vic. You're doing fine. I'm going to get you to the next level. Get you fully aroused, so to speak.
The sensation was curious, but then something unexpected happened. My wife's image faded, and in her place, another. It was that ugly mug of a Hope, and totally naked to boot. Say, what are you up to, Hope? Where's my wife?
Just run with it, Vic. Don't resist.
What's the meaning of this? You think I'd ever want someone like you?
I'm going to give you everything you didn't want from your wife, Vic. And more.
What do you mean?
You're going to love me like you never loved your wife, Vic. You see, I had to find my first human guinea pig.
Wait a minute. You mean this has all been a ruse? There never was any other patients? Oh my God, I've been hoodwinked. I started to struggle, helplessly trying to free myself from that hideous figure in my eyes.
Don't fight it, Vic, or else I'll have to increase the voltage.
Why? For God's sake, why?
Years of ridicule, dejection, loneliness, and hunger. God, how I hungered for the pleasures of the flesh.
Help! Help! Someone, please help me!
It's no good, Vic. This room has triple soundproofing.
A deep current of electricity passed through my groin, giving me a wave of pleasure. How I wanted to hate this broad, but the sensation in my gonads denied that hatred.
Yes, Victor. Spill your seed and consummate the synaptic bond between us. In about 20 minutes, mine will be the only body you'll ever desire. Just relax. Go with the flow.
Hey. Ooh.
and release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed. Come, release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed.
Good Lord! What the devil?
Come, release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed.
How peculiar. A voice inside my head.
Come, release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed.
Seems to be coming from that house.
Come, release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed.
Well, I suppose it won't do any harm to take a look now, will it? Excuse me.
And be welcome.
Oh, right, thanks. Oh, lovely cosy home you have.
Please, do take a seat and drink.
Oh, well, yes, it's awfully cold outside, and so a hot drink would be, very considerable. What exactly is it?
Why, rakia, of course, warmed with some traditional spices, herbs, and a few medicinal secrets to heal the frustrations of a weary traveller.
Well, I'm not much of a traveller. I was only off to the shops for a loaf of bread and a tin of baked beans for tea.
The greatest distance we travel is in our minds, and I can see that you have travelled far, and that your body requires rest that a good bed can bring. Now, drink with me, and be of good health.
Well, if you insist.
Yes, to your life, health, and death.
Well, same to you. Down the hatch, as they say. Tell me, do you always wear that, veil?
Only on these special occasions. Now, listen to me, because soon you will feel both sleepy and hungry.
Well, that's rather what the beans and bread were for.
Forget about these baked beans. Tell me, did you ever hear the myth of the Samodiva?
Samodiva? I don't think that's something
Well, the Samodiva is an ethereal creature that lives deep in the woods of my home country. A fairy nymph of sorts, sensuous and beautiful, but very mischievous. They like to lure young men with offers of pleasure beyond their wildest dreams. Tell me, do you have such dreams?
Well, of course, it's only natural to entertain one's, desires, is it not?
And today you have been granted the freedom to explore your hidden desires. This is why you are here. Yes?
Well, is it getting hot in here? And, well, I'm a married man, of course, and...
There is no marriage within the fairy realm. So come, and eat from the tree that bears all.
Well, this is all very nice, but, I really should be...
Leave you cannot. We have been bonded in all but sensualization.
Well, I wouldn't know about that. You know, I'm beginning to feel quite tired.
Then please take my bed as yours. Come, rest in release and peace.
Oh, well, maybe for 5 minutes or so. How kind.
Come, lay yourself naked.
Well, just a just a quick snooze and... Oh, I really must be off. Got to get those baked... Oh, yes. Got to get those baked beans.
Good. Now let me relieve you of your earthly clothes. Feel my skin on yours, and let me take you to another plane of existence.
Oh my, that feels so...
I offer you the lifetime of pleasure in minutes, the gift of the Fae.
Yes. Oh, yes.
So that your seeking will cease forever.
Oh my God.
And in return, I only ask...
Yes. Anything.
For your life force of wild wood, of branch and berry, let us eat of each other.
Oh.
You have been realized and released, having lived in life and died in the death. You, made and unmade, assumed and will be consumed with all praise. Look upon me, your receiver.
But please, will you let me look on your beautiful face?
Yes, I will lift my veil, and you will see me as I truly am.
No. What have I done? What are you?
I, once Samodiva, unchanged in beauty, but now cursed, shriveled, and bruised by age. For my next meal, I to thou am grateful. My gift for your gift, your flesh and blood will rejuvenate my fountain of youth.
No.
And release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed. Come, release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed. Come, release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed. Come, release yourself, O stranger, and rest in peace in my bed.
The Sirens of Suburbia was written, conceived and produced by Nick Treadwell, with the assistance of 11labs.io and freesound.org. Signs to Nowhere by Shane Ivers was used with thanks from www.silvermansound.com/free-music/signs-to-nowhere under Creative Commons license CC BY 4.0.